Pat, great to see the AJC Derby winner Ethiopia back here at the Valley this morning. He's had a decent break at home. Tell us how he's come back.
Yeah, look, you're right about that. He has had a decent break, and we've given him a nice steady build up to this preparation, and he's nominated for Saturday, and all being well, he will probably run there.
He's been at the Valley before, so it's not unfamiliar to him. But what do you make of his work this morning?
I wouldn't say. Look, the work was good, and the idea of bringing him here was to give him a nice gallop and not kill him. He did that well. He's been to the Valley before. You're right about that. Ran well in the Alistair Clark. One would think though that he's a big track horse, but you do have to start their program off somewhere, and this looks like the most logical and ideal point to do that.
First up in the Dardo Saturday, what are your expectations?
Look, I mean, it's likely that he would be beaten for speed, but we'll just you can only make that assertion on the basis of what turns up and what the barriers are.
Looking ahead to, obviously he's nominated for the Melbourne Cup, but there's no set plans in place there. It's 1 week at a time.
Look, he's nominated for the Melbourne Cup, that's correct. He's also nominated for the Cox Plate, and at the moment our focus is towards the Cox Plate. So we're going to take him on a steady path towards that, but we have got keeping our options open by keeping that nomination alive in the Melbourne Cup.
He worked with Yolandi this morning. He missed the start last time. He'll run Saturday?
Yeah, Yolandi, unfortunately, missed a start in a Saturday handicap at Flemington. He was an emergency and didn't get a run, which is most unusual given that he was a listed winner 2 starts back. So that was a little bit of a fly in the ointment with our plans, but it's not going to be too detrimental to him. He's a horse who can space his races reasonably and hold his fitness. So we've got him nominated Saturday in both the Mile and the Dardo, and he's also got a provisional nomination in Sydney as well in the Theo Marks. We'll just assess how those races unfold, and we'll pick the right race for him without being too ambitious.
What would be your preference there?
Look, I mean, he's possibly he's obviously better situated in handicap company. Obviously, the Theo Marks is a quality handicap, and Group 2 quality handicap, and the Valley races are general Saturday Mile. That would be the probable race for him, but we'll just get home and assess it and see how we go.
Any long-range spring plan for him at this point in time?
Look, he needs to come up a level to meet the better horses in the group races. So we're going to, he's always given us an indication that he's got the capability of making some sort of a class rise. Might be his year if he's a bit stronger, he's a bit older. He finished his last preparation with a slight injury in his hindquarter, so he's free of injury now, and he's obviously proven himself to be a capable galloper. So we'll just measure him as we go and see if we can find a nice race to pick up.